welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you are new here, my name is Penelope. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. And please don't leave without subscribing. So today I feel like doing something different. I am on my way to a funeral. However, my mood is but I'm gonna make it but with that being said, I decided to do something that I haven't done in a very long time. As a matter of fact, I think I've done it one time. And I don't know how I really feel about it, but that's what I'm going to do. Because in a few, I'm going to be doing, you know, Valentine's look. But right now, I'm just feeling like sexy, grown sexy, but I'm also feeling like dark in a sense. So we're gonna do a smoky eye. Smoky eye, that's something, like I said, I haven't done in a very long time, and it's not really a makeup look that I run to, but I feel like it's something that when you're going out formal, you won't got nowhere formal to go, but I'm still gonna do it because it's a funeral. And that's the look I'm going to go for. So, if you want to watch me transform from soft to dark. Soft is what it is. So now, let's get into this Smokey. Hey, yo, Smokey! So, I got my base going on and I just did my brows. So, I'm going to take this Makeup by Mario palette I showed you guys recently. I got it. Ooh, darkest shade. So I don't have nothing like a pomade or nothing like that. But the last time I did this look, I did put a pomade underneath it. So I do have a liner. So this is a try and error. I'm gonna use this because it's pretty soft, and it's a Makeup by Mario liner as well. Depends on how you do it, and I'm not gonna make it so dramatic. So I'm just rubbing that in. So that's the first step. Now we're gonna go into the palette with this brush. See how the tip is? I'm just gonna put that on top of my eyelid, okay? Right on top of it. Yeah, y'all, I've been praying against, you know, negative vibes and everything else, but it just seemed to be happening back to back. And I'm like, Lord, I come against going to funerals all 2021, okay? Because that is not my goal. And that's nobody's goal, of course, but sometimes you just have to pray against certain things, okay? Unless it is God's will. But I don't want to go into this year heavy. Because 2020 was heavy enough. For us, for everybody, I'm sure. You know, some people got it worse and some people didn't. So let me get closer. This is the base right here. Now I'm gonna go into another palette. Actually, I'm gonna go into my Color Rain palette and go to this shade right here, Queen of Hearts. So now I'm gonna go into this shade right here, Duchess. And that's what's gonna be my next shade. And now I'm gonna take a bigger, I need a smaller brush actually. I don't know where my hands put it. But yeah, y'all, stay prayed up this year. You know, we have to stay prayed up every year. But most importantly, we don't need this negative energy. I feel like this negative vibe keeps coming, and push it away, sis. Because if you let people, they will bring you down, okay? So I'm gonna dip in that shade with this brush, and I'm just gonna put it right on top, because the way my eyes are set up, it's already chinky. So that, I feel like, I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. And I'm just gonna go right here and put that there. It's a little bit on the darker side, but like I said, that's what we're doing today. That's the look we're going for. And now let's blend, sis. Let's blend. Let's blend. Do you blend? Or you better blend. Speaking of blending, I don't even have my blending brush, but I'm gonna just smear that a little bit. Okay. Just like that. Smear that, blend it in as much as you can, so it won't be too harsh. Like I said, this is not one of my favorite looks, but that's the mood I'm in, and we're gonna do it. Cause y'all know, if you know on this channel, I don't do a whole lot of dark anything or a whole lot of eyeshadow. Don't come on this channel for eyeshadow looks, at least not right now. It is what it is. Like certain negative people, when you're trying to find a peace, they just come in and just be trying you. So you have to rise above it. You have to be the bigger person, and it's easier said than done in situations, because you're like, oh, I need to be the bigger person. But sometimes, you know, as human, you get tired being the bigger person. You're like, sometimes you just feel like, no, I'm gonna respond, you know, I'm not just gonna be the bigger person all the time. But rise above it and be the bigger person. It doesn't, look, my mom say it doesn't take one hair strain from your head. It just don't. So you gotta do what you gotta do. Black, and just cover it up a little bit, because we need more black. We need more black. I'm just pressing that black on. This is gonna be a hard makeup to take off, but ain't nothing my coconut oil can't do. It's like, no, put some coconut oil on there and keep it moving. Get on the podcast, the Facebook live stream that I'm a part of, and tonight we're actually talking about toxic relationships. How do you know? I'm gonna brush that part off right here because it's too dark. How do you know when it's time to walk away? It's what we're talking about today. I'm going to try to link. I'm gonna put the name of the show in here. I don't know if you guys have Facebook, but for those who have Facebook, I'm just gonna try to clean that up a little bit. This is too dark. So I'm just using a lighter shade to clean it. I like the darkness all the way up here. I didn't mean to do that. Go with a very thin lashes with this look, because my eyes already have a lot going on. The lash I'm using is it's wispy, but it's very thin, and I cut it so I can just put it right in the corners, like towards the corners of my eyes, because honey, you don't need a dramatic lashes with this look. I'm gonna take my duo glue, put it on, and just let it dry a little bit. said, you don't need a dramatic look with this, so go ahead and turn that on. Yeah. Hydro primer. And y'all know I have a habit of putting my primers here. And now this thing, no more in there. It's so annoying and it don't want to go away. So I'm just gonna put a few over here. I'm gonna blend that in. Over here. Cause y'all know I told you about my little mustache that keep growing. Okay, color correct, and now I'm gonna take my beauty blender and just put that, a damp beauty blender that is. I'm gonna use two. I'm gonna take a little bit of my e.l.f. foundation, Flawless Finish foundation, in the shade, what is this shade? Girl, that's a lot of names. Maple. And then this one is Mocha. So this is a little bit darker. This is my shade. But before we do that, let's go ahead and put the lashes on before it gets too dry. Because my fan is on right now because I'm very hot. I don't want to mess up my shirt. Okay, lashes is on now. 2 pumps of the first foundation and then just one of this one because I don't need a whole lot. And then I'm gonna take my little and just put it on the other side, like at the corners of my face. That's where I need it more, like an underneath, you know, like an underneath glow. Of course, you know. And that was my Madeline Mills Glam Body Radiance Rose Gold. So I just put that there. I have my damp beauty blender right here. So I don't know. Let's see. I love to use this. I haven't used it in a while, but it just reminded me of why I like to mix this foundation and why I like to use this sponge. So I need to stop. This is my Fenty concealer, and that is, it's in the shade, it's in the shade 330. Okay. Wow, nowadays I feel like I keep doing my makeup with dry lips. That is not cute. And I don't even know where my stuff is. Oh well. Ready? Now we're gonna go for my beauty blender. One of my faves. Let's let that. Don't do that. Trying to lift my eye a little bit. So I got the translucent powder in honey. I got the little size. So I'm gonna use that today. And I'm actually excited to try it because I already love the translucent powder. So I feel like I'm gonna definitely love this one in the shade honey. Okay. There we have it. It's coming together. It's coming together. So dip into that. Here it is. My fan is on. It's the shade honey. You can see. Okay. And my brush is falling. I dip into that. Somebody said to me the last time, like, we don't even see you putting the powder on. So here it is. Press that in.
Mommy, how are you?
Okay, so that's the powder. And now I'm gonna just let that sit on top of my eye for a little bit, but I'm gonna dust it off everywhere else. And I'm not gonna cream contour, because first of all, I don't really know how to do it. And second of all, I don't need to do it tonight, because I'm just gonna, I gotta put some mascara on that lashes. So far so good, that powder. I like the way it feels. So I'm gonna go into my bronzer, my Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. And I am going to take this brush and just put that there. See that? Of course, I'm gonna blend it. So bronze my nose. On that same brush I use, I'm just gonna put a little bit on the highs of my cheeks. Okay, a little bit on my nose. Now, for highlight, this is my coloring, and it's called Damage Control. So it has a blush and a highlighter, but I'm just gonna use the highlighter. Y'all, sometimes you have to improvise, because right now I'm pressed for time and I don't know where nothing is. So take that highlight and just dab it in a little bit. Okay. Ooh, I didn't mean to do that, but y'all already know. I need a little under eye brightness, so I'm gonna use my Charlotte Tilbury. I'm just gonna dab that in and Yo, that glow though. I'm gonna take my fancy powder, dab a little bit in it, and just finish up the entire look with some powder. After the powder, now we go back to my e.l.f. setting spray and spray it down to my lips. I'm gonna use my MAC cork. And of course we're gonna do a nude lip, right? Because we got Never Again. For lipstick, I'm gonna take my NARS Belle de Jour lipstick. That's what it looks like. Has a nice satin finish. I love it. And for my brows, I'm gonna take my Beverly Hills. What is this? Brow gel. I'm just gonna. Cause I like my brows. Okay. Now I'm gonna take my Artist Couture and Uncensored. And I'm just gonna put that. Last but not least, let's finish up this under eye with the eyeliner. But y'all, I'm feeling this look. My kids just can't hear them so loud. So I put the eyeliner on and I'm just going to smudge it a little bit. Yo, I saw Tiara Walker do this, and I was like, I gotta have that. So now I'm gonna take a little bit of brown eyeshadow and just go underneath there. And that's the same brown eyeshadow I used. Yes, I did. But I'm gonna spray again. I spray with my e.l.f. I'm tripping. Do you ever do your makeup? Okay, everyone. This is the final look.
Did you have something yet?
This is the final look for this beat. Like I said, it's dark, but it's fun. And I like it. I'm actually gonna probably change my top. But I love it. So here it is. Okay, make sure you subscribe to my channel if you are new here, and if you are a returning lover, thank you for tuning back in. I appreciate it.